Hi guys, welcome to Softical Technology. In this video, I will tell you what is the use of front end back end and what is the use and why we are using the front end and back end. Back end what is called and front end what is called. Front end means what we are going to see output. Suppose for example we have a website, we are doing website development or something, and what we see in the output website, we have to open it www.xyz.com. Then this is the website. So website, we have to write the code, then only we can develop the website. So this is called the front end, what we are using the coding, whatever we are using the technologies under these, this is called the front end. But back end, where we are, suppose as usually said, we can do login, sign up, register, all these things we are daily, we are login and sign up we are doing. But how we will do? We are doing by coding itself, obviously with the help of front end. But do you think about this thing, where all the data will go stored? Like backend, where suppose we have to fill the sign up form in the Facebook or any else anywhere, what we have to do? We have to do name, address, age, all these things we have to put a submit button. Do you think about this thing, where it is gone data? Because we are login, then some it is stored, then only we can get retrieve the data from anywhere. So retrieve the data and store the data. That is the process of front end and back end. So that is called a complete website. I can show you later how to develop the website also. So backend, today we are going to start the topic backend, where all the data is going to be stored. Like for example, we have already software in our laptop, in our PC, like MySQL, Oracle, SQL. All the queries are same mostly, almost we are same. Different, little bit different software has a different syntax. But today I am going to tell you how to use the MySQL, like backend area we have to start, because later I will tell you how to create a website, what is the code way, how to write the code, and we can tell you how to manage your code, line wise code, all these things, compiler, interpreter, I am going to tell you. So in this video, In this video, I will tell you only backend process, how to use it. Okay, fine. So let's start the video without wasting the time. I'm going to be practical. See, this is my Jam server, and this is, we have to stop here, start MySQL and Apache server. MySQL, I'm going to tell you how to use a backend process. That's why I'm using MySQL. Start. It will take some time. See. Now, how to start? We have to open it localhost. No internet, not require any internet connection. I already open for you. This is my database. See, this is the local host. If you put XAMPP server, here you have to do PHP myadmin, because why are you going for the SQL? PHP myadmin. You can see here, this is the one search here, and this is called the PHP myadmin. We have to press it. After clicking PHP myadmin, we have to create the database and SQL tables. Data means, what is the meaning of database? Database is a collection of tables. We can say that database is called the collection of tables, where we are using later, like database. If you want, collection of tables, fine. Why we are using the collection of tables, I will tell you. In tables, what is the meaning of tables? Tables is the collection of fields, and fields is a collection of data types, data types and values, etc. So this is the structure we have to follow here. Means database, we have to, I can show you in this point. Database, collection of tables, and tables is a collection of fields. What is the meaning of fields? See, and fields is a collection of data type values. See, this type I can tell you, here we can create the database without wasting we can create the database. Hello, we can write it. Fine. So what happened in the, now we can put the prefix also if we want. You can put here create database db hello. Fine, db hello we can create. See, if you control F, db underscore hello, then it has created db underscore hello. But we don't want this type of database. Why? Because in later you will see what is the critical. If you create here database, if you create in the this type of structure, if you follow MySQL directly click and do, and what happen if you're going to write the code, there is a some problem. Like suppose if you're writing the code in PHP, Java, you have to write the code, then only data will come and data will store here. Without writing the code, it will not come. Then what you have to do, again MySQL I have to create and DB create, all these things. Instead of that, we can create by front end. But now I am telling you how to write the queries in the SQL. If you write in the queries in the SQL, then only you can write in the front end also. Then it will be good practice for you guys. So we have to start here. Database SQL, click on the this one SQL, and I already written query for you. Suppose create database, first create database. Fine, we have to write here create database. How to execute this query? Semicolon, control enter. Oh, can't get, database already exists. See, this database already exists. What you have to do, this is the error. I how to resolve is demo I have written. Okay, if it is not there, create database demo. Where it is database demo, I will show you. db underscore demo. The db it is here, db underscore demo. Now we have to create the table. Simply I am going to tell you table, how to create the table. How to create a table? Create table like this. Then in this database, which database, where you're clicking, where you're active, then database we have to tb underscore name, after varchar age. Data types I will tell you later in soon video ki how, why we are using varchar. In simple things you can use it, where varchar means variable and character. You can use name, address, because we are not going to calculation, because of that only we have to put varchar, and it is not too much allocate the memory also. That's why you're using the varchar. If we are using the calculation purpose, then we have to use the integers values, like in the C++. I already told you. So varchar 10 means we have to allocate the memory in the 10 specific characters. Like if we create the 120 or 20, like 20 name is enough. Address we can put here 200 character, we can put it. Age whatever 20 or 2 is enough. We are not putting integer. Why? Because we are not going to calculate the age. Right? So control, sorry, it is, you can see here demo under, you can see structures. See, name, ADR, H. We can create here itself, no problem at all. If we want to create the SQL, suppose I want to add one column extra, but where? Before name, at the beginning of the table. Okay, then we have to create here. What I have to do here? Name, ID I have to create integer value, because primary key. What is the meaning of here? I have to give primary key except, or AI means automate increment. Increase 1 2 3 for automatic. That's why we are putting increment. I told you if we are not going to calculating anything, then we have to put varchar. Otherwise we have to put integer int. And then we can save here. See, if you want to see structure, browse structure, integer automatic. Right? Now how we have done already, but I want to see what is the data. If we are creating this value, select the star from TB employee, no one is, nothing I can see here, because nothing I have created and entered the data. Now how I have to enter the data? These three fields I am going to put here. Fine, control enter. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay.